Good morning, everybody. Cappers Nation Live Sunday Game Day Edition. We are late, but we are here. We're dragging ass, but we are here. It is Sunday morning. We are ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have everybody here waiting for me. It is much appreciated. Little slow this morning. Long night last night. A lot of travel back and forth. An absolute shit ton of fun on Saturday. Well worth it. Well worth it. Glad to have everybody here. Busy Sunday. All my personal plays are sent out. Premium plays are posted. Props are posted. Soccer's posted. Speaking of soccer. Speaking of old soccer. There are 2 soccer plays for today. If you're on our bowl package, log in. You will have access to our soccer. You will have access to our soccer. Soccer yesterday, 2-0. Nice big 2-0 yesterday. Going to be another big 2-0 in soccer as well. English Premier League yesterday. We had the under 2.5 goals in the Southampton Crystal Palace game. That was a winner. 1-1 final. And then we had Leicester City. When we put it out, it only stayed at minus 103 for like 5 minutes. And then it jumped up to plus 154. We left it there. And most of you should have gotten plus money. I did when I bet it. I got plus 154 on 5 dimes. That was a nice winner. Who dat, Bobby? Yes, sir. 2-0 yesterday, soccer. Welcome, everybody. Nick, Matt, Brian, Tar Heel Tim, Anthony, Stack Guap, Kathy Savage, and Gary. Who dat, Bob, Robert, Glenn, Greg Engel, Keith, Mr. Watson, Chido in the house, Ray, Glenn W. Chido, bringing the facts. Kyle hasn't even said a word yet, and he's got 2 thumbs down already. Haters are up early today. Well, probably just getting rolling in that single wide down in Florida. Neverez KC, what's going on, brother? Tom Weiner, good morning. We know Tom's been up probably all night long with the little one changing dirty diapers. Ray bringing some more facts. Kyle the Bomb, love him. Win or lose, he wins a hell of a lot more than anybody else. Appreciate that. Stat Guap is here in front row attendance. Keith Davis, good morning. Andre, good morning. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to rock and roll. Going to be a nice big day today. It's actually a very busy day today. Might be the last NFL official Sunday of the regular season, but it is definitely a busy day for us. We've got our email alert going out to everybody. So if you get it, you're already here. You can just disregard. Alrighty. Who watched that Clemson game yesterday? What an absolute crazy game. As you can tell, my voice is a little on the shot side. Andre, how was the game? It was fantastic. Seats were amazing. Seats were really amazing. And view was great. Game was great. It was definitely a good time. It was definitely a good time, that's for sure. Might have been the best game all day yesterday. Yeah, seats were great. I do agree, Matt. That's definitely how championship games are supposed to be. Very evenly matched and back and forth action. Back and forth. It was a great game. Joe, good morning. We're ready to rock and roll today. Ready to rock and roll today, boys and girls. A lot of games on the board today. But yeah, no, overall yesterday, fun time. It's always fun flying private. That's always a good time. And then going to the game. Got to meet up with good old Jerry Valdez down there. He went to the game. Yeah, a lot of people didn't understand with Ohio State up by 1 why they didn't go for 2. I don't know either. I definitely don't know either. I was going to try and play on here some videos that I took from my cell phone from the seats, but this was the interception, but apparently it wants to play it sideways. But man, I thought I had the coolest video, and I do. I'm going to show you the first one, and what happened was, I was filming the interception. The last play, I got the entire pick, and I was so excited when I'm jumping up and down. My thumb hit the off button for our celebration. So then I immediately hit it again and started recording again. Everybody around us is going nuts. We're all high-fiving, and down below you can see this lady down below. She's in all red. Her and her husband are all big Ohio State annoying fans yesterday. They were the two right in front of us. And all surrounded by all Clemson players and some family of the players. And she's cheering. She's so excited. She thinks they scored. And then at the end of the video, you can barely see her face. She just looks in pure disgust while she's getting scolded by her husband because they didn't win, because they threw the interception. I didn't notice that till we were already driving back to the airport. But here, I'll play those two little videos for you guys real quick. They don't last very long, 13 seconds apiece, I think. And we'll see if I don't know if they're going to play sideways or if they're going to play vertical or like they should or not, but we'll see. There's the one, and then here's the second one. You could see her in the very beginning of it how excited she was, and at the very end you could just for a split second see how much in shock and after getting scolded. But she is jumping up and down. She had to take a double take. So that was a little of my unprofessional filming yesterday. So it definitely was a good time yesterday. Yeah, Andre, definitely. I had an absolute blast yesterday. Nonetheless, just an absolute blast. It's always a great time. Always a great time, that's for sure. Stack Rob says, I thought my 2000 was down the drain when I seen Clemson come back. Yeah, Clemson definitely came marching right back. And their D finally stepped up. Definitely, it was a great game, though. No doubt about it. 100% was a great game. No complaints, that's for sure. FanFest was good. A little chilly outside. The beer was cold. So that was all that mattered. I'm going to see if I can load another picture up into here or not. I don't know if it's going to let me. Don't know if it's going to let me or not. We'll find out real quick. No, it's not going to let me. It doesn't like that file. Oh well. Oh well. Either way, we got a lot to talk about today. It was a great time. Love it when we get good games close. Frozen screen. Let me fix it. We'll get it fixed, folks. All right, so let me pop up my live lines. We're going to take a look at some NFL action today. NFL Week 17 action today, folks. If you are new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified each and every single time we drop a video. It doesn't matter if it's pre-recorded or a live one like this. You will be notified. And when you're done with that, do us a huge favor. Do us a big favor. Hit that big thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. If you're on your mobile device, you'll have to X out of the live chat in order to be able to see the thumbs up button. Ed AG, good morning. So, just getting the ball rolling. I'm ready for some bacon and eggs this morning. It was a long night last night, let me tell you. I don't think our wheels were up until 12:30 last night, 12:45 when we were wheels up. I know we didn't. I know I wasn't back in my car until 1:30, and here we are, 6 hours from when I landed to back. Keith Davis, your buddies drank the bar dry last night. Very nice. Very nice. We definitely put away our fair share as well. Getting from the airport to the game, and then once we were at the game as well. Always a good time. Always a great time. So, what our plan for today is, excuse me, so tired I can't even speak. I'm going to break down some NFL action, put you guys on another big free play. Ray, you're a young man, you can handle it. Not as good as when I was back in my Navy days, but we're moving. We're just moving slow. We're moving slow, that's for sure. We're a little stiff. Loosen up here, get ready. We got some money to be made. We got some money to make, folks. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. I'm ready. So, what we're going to do first. Everybody that's on the live chat should participate. Normally we break down the games and then we ask, what do you like about this game? Are you rolling with this team? You rolling with that? You rolling with the over? You rolling with the under? Let's start it off differently. So to get some user interaction rolling in the chat, post up what your best bet of the day is in the chat. Help out the rest of the chat. Let's get some live chatter rolling in the live chat here. Get you guys going and talking about it as well. Good. Jermaine Reed, good morning. Kathy Savage likes the Giants. Jermaine Reed likes the Eagles. Thomas, Philly, the Eagles and the Giants over. Joey Garcia over total in the Niners game. Very nice. A lot of diversity in the group. Very nice. Anthony likes the Giants over 44.5. Toby loves the over on the Bungholes and the Clowns game. Ray likes Washington plus the points and the money line. Paul likes Cleveland laying 2.5 against the Bengals. Devin likes Buffalo laying the point. Brian likes the Raiders and the Broncos over 40.5 up there in Denver. Yeah, Stack Guap, you need to keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. You're already trying to give it away earlier. Tar Heel Tim likes the Chiefs laying 8.5. Very nice. NAG likes the Sea Chickens. Marshawn Lynch coming back. Hold on 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Joey Garcia likes the Buckeyes basketball to cover this morning. Just not sure after a big loss in football last night. Glad to have everybody here. Who Dat Bob says tough to cap today. Not knowing how long starters will play. Seems like an over-under day. Good morning, Mike. I am doing fantastic. Actually, I'm dragging a little ass this morning from some long travel, but I am here. I am here a little hungry, a little tired, but we're here. Ready to rock, ready to roll. For everybody that doesn't know and is not already on it, I know most of you are. Our big Sunday NFL guaranteed play today goes down at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, you need to be signed up by then. 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. $50 guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one that we offer during the playoffs for free. We'll probably offer one during the playoffs, but you ain't going to get that one for free because today's a winner. Today's a winner, so head to the website, get on board. It's already posted. You'll get instant access to it, and you'll be on your way to making money. On your way to making a nice big score. One big game that you want to step out on today, there you go. There's your golden goose egg opportunity. Much like our NFL game of the year last year, we're going to deliver another winner. We're going to deliver another winner. And it's very easy to get on board. Give me 1 second, folks. Just replying to something real quick. Then we're going to start our game day breakdowns. Got something great lined up for you guys today. Greg, good morning. Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. Let's do a full recap real quick of what we had yesterday. Won our free consensus play. Minnesota laying 12.5 college hoops. Nice big winner there. We dropped Oklahoma plus the 14. Fell for that trap there, thinking that they'd actually be able to hang tough against LSU. Absolutely got slaughtered. 1-1 there on free plays. Soccer went 2-0 yesterday. Guaranteed Saturday was a great success. Notre Dame, baby. Notre Dame. That was a nice big one. Congratulations to everybody there. Premium plays split out, going 2-2. Penn State laying 6.5. Big winner. Tennessee and college hoops losing by 20. Big loser. Oakland going up against Detroit yesterday. College basketball laying 8.5. They won by 9. We squeaked in. And then obviously Oklahoma, which we gave you guys. NHL split out, went 1-1. Montreal and Tampa over 6.5. Easy winner. I think they had 9. Then we took the Coyotes against our Golden Knights here. And Coyotes let us down. They were a plus 120 dog. So no harm, no foul there. My personal plays I split out. UCLA getting beat outright by Cal State Fullerton. Holy hell. What kind of problems do they got going on down at UCLA? We thought their football team had problems. Now we got to worry about their hoops. Boise State laying 9. We got a nice big monster victory there. And then dropping the over in the Clemson-Ohio State game. Bowl package, 2-1. Another winning day on the bowl package. Memphis and Penn State over 59.5. Easy blowout victory. We had the over in the Notre Dame game, 52.5. That one did not come through. It was only bowl package loser yesterday. And then Clemson money line minus 130 for our big one on the money line. 2-1 on the bowl package yesterday. Bowl package is now 7-3. 7-3 on the bowl package. So, going to be a great day today, folks. Everybody knows our premium plays on Sundays. My personal plays on Sundays have been lights out. They have been lights out. Last Sunday, premium plays went 3-0. Or, 3-1. It's going to be a big day today, folks. It's going to be a big day today. Super, super, super excited for today. Is your other cappers sleeping in? Well, let them know that it's 7:48 in the morning here in Vegas. 10:48 on the East Coast. It's time they wake up. Film their daily free play videos. Get on out of the trailer park. It always does crack me up when people try and portray how great they are, how big they are, that they bet their games. Fake this, fake that. Yet they're living in a single wide on a concrete slab in Florida. Probably with their uncle in Gatlinburg. Anyways. Nothing like taking a little jab in the morning. Alrighty, folks. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. All right, let me pop up my stuff for the NFL Week 17, and we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock, ready to roll. A lot of games on the board today, folks. I do have to warn you. I've drank a lot of coffee and a lot of OJ so far. Matter of fact, I even came prepared with a refill. All right, so we're ready to rock and roll this morning. So, y'all know what happens when you be drinking all that coffee and OJ. So don't be surprised when I got to take a 3-minute break here in just a second. That coffee's ice cold. All right, guys, first one that we're going to do. What game should we do today? Throw up some requests. We'll do a user request. But first, while you guys are throwing up a request, let's give away a couple packages. We haven't done that in a while. We haven't done a giveaway in a while. All right, trying to think of how to give these packages away. All right, here we go. We're going to give away some prop packages. Devin Hall, you're watching on YouTube on my TV. Very nice. First one to guess correctly will win access to our prop package for today. Who was I don't want to give it away before I ever give it away. All right, guys. Who was the record-setting quarterback drafted 82nd in the 1979 draft? And go. First one to guess it on my screen. Remember, on my screen. Christopher Bayer, you are correct. Christopher Bayer, you are correct. All you have to do give me 1 second. And matter of fact, let's see here. I just added it to your account. You now have access to the prop package for today. But don't worry. We'll do some more. Give me 1 second, folks. If you purchased the bowl package yesterday, you now have access to the prop package. I'm just double checking to make sure they gave everybody access to the prop package for the 3 days that you're supposed to get. Give me 1 second, folks. Almost done activating prop packages. But Christopher, you, sir, are good to go. Your prop package is activated. That I just double checked. Let's see if we can't do another one. Let's see if we can't do another one. All right, here we go. Let me get one going for you guys. This should be a good one. All right, hold on. Trying to get you guys a good one. Should we do NFL trivia or should we go to college? Some of these questions that are out here are just absolutely horrible. I apologize. Some of these some of these questions are just absolutely horrible. Alrighty, so here you go. Here you go. Here's a question for you. Might throw some of you off. Some of you might know it. And again, for some more bowl packages. And this time I'm going to give it away to the first two people. All right. In 2007, this year marked how many consecutive seasons in which the USC Trojans won the Pac-10 football title? Go. How many consecutive seasons? And the winner is We have 2 winners. The magic number is 6. Mr. Watson, you came in second. Thank you for playing. Let me activate yours. And Kathy and Gary, you guys came in first. Kathy, I put it under Gary's account on the website. So you should be able to log into that one and have access to it now. But you and Brian are the winners. Justin, what's going on? That was when USC marked their 6th consecutive Pac-10 title. All right, so now that we gave away a couple things, let me see something here. Let me see something here. Actually, Mark, you came in 4th. Joey Garcia came right in front of you. But Mark, you already have the prop package. You were close, though. I don't do UFC trivia. Brian, you won access to today's prop package. All right, so let's get on to the game day breakdowns. We are going to do, we had a couple requests, one of them being the Dallas game. So here we are, we're going to break down the Dallas game for you guys. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to be able to do all of them, obviously. It's already 8 o'clock, but we are going to try and get through as many as we can, which I'm not expecting with the late start to be able to get through too many of them, as it's already 8 o'clock here. Don't forget, for our big NFL play, you have to be signed up by 4:25, 1:25 here on the West Coast. I do have a great free play. Matter of fact, I'll probably put you guys on 2 free plays today. Gave away some packages. Going to be putting you guys on free plays. Which are still up on the week. Alrighty. Without further ado, here we go. Skins, the Redskins, the Cowboys. Game 111. Let me get comfy here. Game 111. Game 112. For everybody that's trying to follow along. Take a look at the odds, where they started, where they are now, and where they're at with our friends over at 5 Dimes. Log in here, log into this one. We'll get everything underway. Dallas opened up as a 7-point favorite. It was a 1-touchdown game. Boy, that didn't stay very long. Dallas is laying 12 to 12.5 now. BetMGM app is actually 13.5. Taking a look over at our friends at 5 Dimes. They are plus 12.5 for the Redskins. Dallas laying 12.5, minus $1.10. Although you can get, for 5 cents more, minus 12, you can get them laying 12 minus $1.15. Total on this one opened up at 44. It's up to 46. 46.5 over at 5 Dimes. Over 46 minus 114 there as well. 4-cent difference. Just about everywhere from 46 to 46.5. Good morning, Ryan. Take a look at the Redskins. 3-12 straight up. 6-9 against the spread. 7-8 on the over. Riding a 3-game losing streak after winning 2 of their 3 games against the Lions and the Panthers back on the 1st of December. They lost 3 straight to Green Bay, the Eagles, and the Giants last week, losing 41-35 in a super high-scoring game. Fast Freddy bringing the knowledge. Good morning, Fast Freddy. Cowboys 7-8 straight up, 8-7 against the spread, 9-6 on the over for the Cowboys or Cowgirls. Coming off a loss to the Eagles 17-9 last week. They did have that big win against the Rams, shocking everybody, beating them 44-21 back on December 15th. Before that, they had 3 straight losses. Losing to the Bears, losing to the Bills, and losing to the Patriots. They have actually lost 4 out of their last 5 games, 5 out of their last 7 games. No doubt about it, the Cowboys are trending in the wrong direction. This is a must-win game for them. Cowboys need to win. They also need the Eagles to get beat. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Washington is 11-4 against the spread their last 15 games on the road as an underdog of 10 or more points. All right. Dallas 3-21-1 against the spread when playing at home after a conference straight-up loss. The Redskins, 6-1 on the over their last 7 games versus an opponent whose quarterback is Dak Prescott. 6-1 on the over when playing the Cowboys. Most recent matchup, September 15th. Dallas beating them in Washington 31-21. 52 total points, going over the total of 46 by 6. Over the total is 4-1 in the last 5 games. Redskins averaging just 16.7 points per game, 100 yards on the ground rushing at 4.4 yards per carry, and 176 passing yards with a very anemic passing offense, averaging just 6 yards per passing attempt. Now the Cowgirls, they're averaging 25.8 points per game, 129 yards on the ground, 297 yards in the air, 7.9 yards per passing attempt. The only reason they get the Cowgirl tag is because they're playing like it. Ed AG says can't trust Dak laying 13. Be very hard to trust him. Would be very hard to trust him. Now taking a look at defense. When Dallas has the ball on offense, they're going to be going up against a Redskins defense that gives up 25.9 points per game. As we told you guys, or as I told you guys last week, when we broke down the Redskins and Giants game, I told you guys the key to beating the Redskins, just run the ball. They can't stop the run. And if they can't stop the run, it's going to open up the passing game as well. You guys saw that last week with Barkley. We said it during the live chat. Redskins give up 141 yards a game on average on the ground. They also give up 235 in the air, and they're +2 on turnovers. Now, when the Redskins have the ball, they'll be going up against a Dallas defense that gives up just 20.3 points per game, holding teams to 105 yards rushing, as well as 226 in the air. And Dallas is -2 on turnovers. Here's a prop that's not part of our prop package that you may look at. You may want to look at this one. The Redskins give up over 140 yards on the ground. Ezekiel Elliott's rushing yard prop over 90.5 -155. That's not an official prop, but it's something that's juicy knowing how much the Redskins give up to running backs and to running teams and running quarterbacks. So just be advised, that might be a juicy one right there. It's not an official prop, it's not on our prop package. But there's an opportunity. Chip bringing the knowledge, saying if Garrett can't beat the Redskins, he should be arrested for stealing. Paul says it's going to be an ugly game. The Dallas coach is a lame duck, says Fast Freddy. DJ 100 grand says the Cowboys win today. Now, as far as this game goes, we do have a play on this game. We do have a play on the total on this game. It's actually a premium play. But as far as a lean on the side of this game goes, you guys know my opinion when it comes to laying big numbers. Now, I went against my normal grain of salt for our daily free play. I think anytime you're laying a big number, it's always dangerous. It's the NFL. There's a reason why any one of these teams can win on any given day. Even a 3-12 Washington Redskins team. Can they beat a Dallas Cowboys team? They can. It's possible. It's possible. Is it going to happen today? No, I don't think it happens today. I think Dallas gets the job done. I think they do it in convincing fashion. However, the Redskins have been playing tough. They lost by 5 to the Giants, 10 to the Eagles, 5 to Green Bay. Before that, they beat Carolina and they beat Detroit. Before that, they lost by 17 to the Jets. Fast Freddy, did you crack your back yet? Do it before you lay a big number. But I'm going to give out a lean on this one, guys. I do lean the Cowboys must-win situation at home. Laying 12.5. Some places still have 12. Taking a look at what our friends over at 5 Dimes have again. They have -12, -115. So I do lean towards the Cowboys. Laying the 12. I'm not a big fan of laying double digits in the NFL. You guys know that. But there are some scenarios where I will. Sometimes they come back and they haunt us. But sometimes we end up on the right side. That's why this one's just a lean. Next up that we're going to do, we're going to do 113, 114. We're going to do the Who Dat Bob Saints and the Panthers. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I need a quick bathroom break. If you do not mind, 1 cup of coffee, 1 venti from Starbucks, and already working on a venti and some more. So I need a quick little 3-4 minute break just to run to the bathroom, if you guys don't mind. And when we get back, we'll break down this game, if you guys don't mind. So, with that being said, if you're new to this channel, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 3 short minutes. Hit that subscribe button. Take 1 second out of your day while I'm gone and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. That way you get notified. And then do us a big favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. We'll see you guys right back here in just 3 short minutes. All right, guys? Be right back. And just like that, we are back. Thank you, everybody. That did stick around and wait. We are back. I do apologize, but, you know, sometimes you got to let it out. Fast Freddy, send me a picture from the FanDuel Sportsbook. Send me a picture so I can post it, sir. Mr. Blevins, thanks for joining us. Alrighty. Yes, Houston is sitting Deshaun Watson. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty, so we're going to jump into the Saints game. For everybody that doesn't know, a lot of different scenarios going on today. Saints can clinch a first-round bye if they win today, plus they need either a Green Bay loss or a tie, or a win today and the 49ers to lose or tie. Fast Freddy, a picture speaks 1,000 words. We saw you tipping at the game yesterday. Or a no tie plus a Green Bay loss. Or Saints tie and a 49ers loss. Or the 49ers to lose and Green Bay win or tie. A lot of scenarios. You know, Toby, I'm a big fan of A.J. McCarron. I'm a big fan of him. And I know he hasn't started a game since 2015. The kid's never was really given a great opportunity. And I'd love to see him go somewhere and get a shot. Because I actually think he's a really good quarterback who just got stuck in some shitty situations being a backup. So hopefully he's able to show something off today, have a good game, and get a break somewhere. Because the kid deserves it. Very humble, very quiet. All right, guys. Saints, Panthers. Game 113, 114. Taking a look at the odds on this game. Opened up Saints laying 11.5. That quickly jumped to 13.5. All right, that quickly jumped to 13.5. It was at 13 all day long yesterday. And if you're waiting till today, you're probably going to get 13.5 or 14. This is actually the game that's in our daily free consensus play. We posted that early yesterday. One, because I knew the line was going to change, and I wanted you guys to take full advantage of it. And two, because I was wheels up, headed to the Fiesta Bowl, and wanted to make sure the video got out in time, especially before the big line movement, or a bigger line movement. Saints 12-3 straight up, 10-5 against the spread, 8-7 to the over. The Panthers guys 5-10 straight up, 6-8-1, 6-8-1 against the spread, 10-5 to the over. The Saints guys 8-2 against the spread. Their last 10 games on the road versus an opponent who's starting quarterback with 5 or less career starts. Carolina is just 0-4-1 against the spread at home in a conference game in their last 5 conference games at home. And Carolina 14-3-1 to the over against prolific teams averaging 27 points per game or more. Taking a look at the most recent meeting, just back November 24th, a little over a month ago, the Saints beating them 34-31. 65 total points scored in that game. Line was 8. The dog covered the spread in their meetings. The last 4 straight games, under the total is 12-4. However, 4 out of the last 5 games have gone over the total. Taking a look at the Saints, guys. They've won 5 out of their last 6 games, with their only loss coming to the 49ers in that 48-46 heartbreaking loss. They just beat up the Colts on the 16th, 34-7. They just beat up the Titans, 38-28, last week. In our NFL Game of the Year. Big round of applause for our NFL Game of the Year last week. Nice big winner there. Fred, good morning. Speaking of NFL guaranteed games, don't miss out on our big guaranteed game today, guys. Just $50 guaranteed to win. You get the next one that we put out in the playoffs. You need to be signed up by 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I don't know about you guys, super excited about that one right there. Super excited about that one. Let's take a look at the numbers on this game. Saints averaging 27.7 points per game, 108 yards on the ground, rushing at 4.4 yards per carry, 265 in the air at 7.2 yards per passing attempt. Panthers guys averaging just 22 points a game on offense, 119 yards on the ground, rushing as well as 224 in the air, a very low 5.8 yards per passing attempt. All right, Carolina, when they have the ball, they'll be going up against the Saints defense. That average is giving up just 95 rushing yards a game, 4.3 yards per carry, and holding teams to 6.5 yards per passing attempt and 239 yards. When the Saints have the ball, they'll be going up against a Panthers defense. That's not the Panthers defense that we're used to seeing over years. All right, they give up 28.5 points per game. You want to run the ball, run it against the Saints. They average giving up 145 rushing yards to opposing offenses each and every single game, as well as 229 in the air at 6.7 yards per passing attempt. Carolina is negative 11 on turnovers. Greg, good morning, sir. Negative 11 on turnovers for Carolina. The New Orleans Saints, guys, plus 12. We have a 23 turnover differential here. Huge number in favor of the Saints. That's going to give 1 to 2 turnovers in favor of the Saints on average per game. MLB says he's not sold on the Saints. Well, you don't have to be sold on the Saints. That's okay. You could always take the Panthers. As far as this one goes, we did put out a free play in it. If you want it, go watch that video. It's our daily free play video. We did put out a game on it, or actually a play on it, an official play on it. Put it out yesterday. Most of you already know what it is, but if you're not aware what it is, here's a direct link to it. You can go watch that video, and you can get it in that video. It was a short video. But either way, going to be a great day today. We're going to try and roll through some of these. As far as the total on this one, I don't have a play on the total. As far as what I lean towards on this one, I like the over. I like the over 44. All right, Lions dropped 4 total points. MLB, oh, that's fine, brother. I don't care one bit who's sold on them, who's not sold on them, or whatnot. My job is not to convince anybody to bet. My job is to bring you guys knowledge and information, let you guys do what you need to do. But as far as this one goes, New Orleans, Carolina, I do like the over. Tom thinks there's a lot of money to be made on props today. We put out some good props for our prop package. Always appreciate it, MLB. We love having you and everybody here. Always do. Always. And we appreciate everybody that participates in the live chat, if you know what I mean. You've given the chat a lot of great knowledge over the years. We value everybody. Hell, even the people that hit the thumbs down button, we even value them fools. To the 3 individuals that hit the thumbs down, we even value those guys. Fast Freddy, let us marinate your knowledge and information. And again, if you are new to our YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Alex, good morning. Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell next to it. That way you get instant notifications each and every single time. And then when you're done with that, do us a huge favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Just letting everybody know, 5 Dimes has Clemson +6, -110. LSU laying 6. Clemson on the money line +190, -230 on the money line for LSU. Total is over and under 69.5. Some big numbers right there for the national championship game. Jimmy O. Jenkins, what's going on? You're very welcome. MLB, you are 100% correct that there's an upset money line with a big spread each and every single week. Who Dat Bob's a little biased, but he says LSU laying the 6 is the play. Bobby, are you going to that game? I'm sure you'll be tailgating it, no doubt about it. Tony Wynn, hell of a comeback by Clemson. Absolutely. Definitely was a great game and a great comeback. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, was an amazing comeback. All right, folks. We're going to do another game day breakdown. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Mr. Lee, thank you for jumping on board. Sunday's winner, I know you're new to our website. Thanks for jumping on board. Same thing, Trevor, as well. Jason, thanks for jumping on board. 3 days in my personal place. Stack Wop, thanks for jumping on board. Sunday's big NFL guaranteed game. Mr. Engel, Mr. Gaines, Ty as well. Mr. Song, thank you for jumping on board as well. Who Dat Bob says, hopefully tailgating Saturday for the Saints and Monday for the LSU Tigers. Lucky, lucky dog. $2001, what kind of lines? It just all depends. It just all depends. Sometimes we've got a total. Sometimes we take a money line if it's attractive. If there's value in it, sometimes we take a spread. Every game is different. Every day is different. MLB says Memphis and Penn State was a good-ass game. Absolutely, definitely was. I'm not going to lie, there's some national championship games. Tickets. Right behind the LSU bench for $3,400 a ticket. Which would be fun. Clemson side's a little cheaper. Definitely some expensive tickets for that game. Way up in row 39, 614 is going for over $1,200 right now. Yahoo. Justice, you need to be signed up by 4:25 Eastern time. What do I consider a good line? Well, a good line, you got to take many things in consideration. It's just not a number. You didn't get a good value when you bet last week's game. It's probably because you signed up late. We released that game very early in the week for the sole fact that the line was going to move, and we took advantage of it. And I even notified everybody about that. That's why we put out last week's game of the year so early, is because we all took advantage of a much better line movement. But let's be honest. Here you are saying that you didn't get a good value. Let me ask you a question. You said you didn't get a good value on last week's game of the year. Did it win? Last time I checked, yes, it won. So that means you got good value. Who that, Bob? That dome is going to be full of LSU fans 100%. MLB who poked the bear. I love it when people say that they complain they didn't get good value, but yet the flipping game won. Exactly. So, value is value. Winning is winning. It doesn't really matter as long as you win, right? I've laid some big juice before. As long as it wins, it's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you're laying 110 plus 200 or laying 200. If your ticket cashes, I guess you got good value. Now, if you lose, you might be able to plead a case that you didn't have good value. Who dat Bob home game? No doubt about that one. I actually would love to go to that game. We have UFC the weekend after that, so I don't know if I could, but man, I'd love to come out for that entire weekend. That would be a hell of a time, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, so we're going to jump into another game day breakdown. I want to get a few more for you guys before we get you guys on your way. We're going to do an interesting one. Hillbilly cool. Maybe he didn't lay enough to his liking. I don't think we ever lay enough to our liking when we win. Tony Wynn, you like that, brother? Fast Freddy, what am I considering as one of your 2 free plays today? Well, I know you're still. Let me ask you a question, Fast Freddy. Are you still at the FanDuel Sportsbook? Are you still at the FanDuel Sportsbook, sir? If you are, send me a picture of the book. I want to see what it looks like. Text me a picture of the book, kind sir. And then I will give away one of the 2 plays I'm going to give away in this. So then you can bet it. And everybody else can bet it. World ranked. Did I stay in Arizona or came straight back? I came straight back. Wheels were up at 12:45. Flew straight back. Left the game. Waited in that disaster of traffic to get out. And then we were on the freeway back to the airport. Eternal says, after every win, should have bet more. I said it every time. I think we all say it. Jonathan, what's going on, brother? Derek Parker, thank you, sir, for jumping on board. I see you just did that, as well as Justice. James as well, thank you. Jumping on board our big guaranteed winner. Should be a great day today. Thank you, Justice, as well. All right. Next one we're going to do. Intriguing game. Steelers, Ravens, game 117-118. Lamar Jackson and the starters are sitting. RG3 getting the start. RG3 is getting the start. Game 117-118. Taking a look at the odds on this one. Ravens opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. When it was announced that they would sit starters, that line dropped. They're a pick in many places. Taking a look at our friends over at 5 Dimes. While we have that pulling up, the total opened up at 41. It is down like a rock to 36.5. 5 Dimes has the Ravens still laying 1 minus $1.10. +1 for the Steelers. Over and under 36.5. Although you can get over and under 36 minus 115 for 5 cents juice. Toby says, here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Take the under. Hold on 1 second, guys. I was supposed to have a breakfast date with my wife this morning. I texted her and see if we're still on. And she said, can we do more of a lunch? Absolutely. Definitely. Means we can go live a little bit longer. So I don't have to leave the office. All right, guys, diving into this game. Steelers, 8-7. 7-7-1 against the spread. 3-2 on the over. Ravens 13-2. 2-loss team. Sitting the starters today. 9-5-1 against the spread. 8-7 on the over. Mouse, can I trust the Patriots to score 7 first quarter? Feels sketchy somehow. It's possible. Missed extra point will screw you, though. Alrighty. I replied back and I said, as long as they serve breakfast, I could eat breakfast, and yes. Okay. Jump into this game for you guys. Another game that does have some playoff implications. Steelers can clinch a playoff berth if they win. Plus, they need the Titans to either lose or tie. Or a Pittsburgh tie and a Tennessee loss will get them in. Or a Tennessee loss, an Indy win, and a Raiders loss or tie. Or the final way, the Titans to lose, Indy to win. Many different scenarios for many teams today. Diving into this game. Must-win situation for the Steelers. Must win. These two teams have already played. October 6th, to be specific. Yes, Watson is out. The Ravens beat them by 3, 26-23 in Pittsburgh. Taking a look at other prior meetings last year, they met twice. Under the total cash twice. The dog covered the spread 3 times. Raymond, it would be a wise choice if you want a big win. Taking a look at the Ravens. Have rattled off 11 straight victories, most notably against the Browns, smoking them 31-16. Then you take a look at the Steelers. After winning 3 straight against the Bengals, the Browns, and the Cardinals, they dropped their last 2 against the Bills and the Jets, 17-10 and 16-10. Steelers defense have given up just 33 points in the last 2 games. However, they've only scored 10 apiece in the last 2 games as well. Diving into the numbers, Steelers very anemic when it comes to offense. 18.6 points per game on average. Not much of their situation on what they don't score on offense. They average 90 yards on the ground at 3.6 yards per carry, 194 in the air at 6 yards per passing attempt. The Ravens have been averaging 33.5 yards a game, or 33.5 points per game, 205 yards rushing, 210 in the air. These numbers are definitely going to be a tad bit different today, folks. Now, interesting to note, Lamar Jackson will not be playing. For everybody that doesn't know, he will be resting. And matter of fact, it just came out 11 minutes ago that the Ravens could play quarterback Trace McSorley, could see playing time today. Andrews and Brown are not expected to play as well. You're going to get RG3 today, and you're probably going to get a little McSorley towards the end of the game. Nathan says he likes the Jets, the Saints, and some Green Bay cheese for breakfast. Good luck to everybody in the morning. Good morning. Reading through the comments. Justice, 250 would be a good bet if you normally bet 100. 250 would be a good one for you. The big boys for the Ravens will be out. RG3 will be in. And he's going to try and tear up that field, that's for sure. Now, defense. The Steelers' defense gives up just 18.3 points per game. They've been winning games not because of their offensive output, because what the Steelers have been doing on defense. They give up 102 rushing yards a game, 202 passing yards, and 18.3 points per game. They're +8 on turnovers. Ravens D gives up 18.1 points per game. 93 yards on the ground and 216 in the air. Give me 1 second, folks. As far as this game goes, it's obviously a must-win situation for the Steelers. If they want to have a chance, they need to win. They want in the playoffs, they need to win. Does it happen here? Against the backups, I think RG3 is a better quarterback than what we're going to see out of Pittsburgh. JD just said RG3 is going to do Lamar Jackson today. Safe to say that Lamar probably learned a lot of it from RG3, growing up watching him, as well as Vic. So can RG3 step right in? Safe to say he can. As long as he can take a hit, safe to say he can. With a total on this one sitting over and under 36.5. You could actually get 36 minus 115 at 5 dimes. I do lean. I don't have an official play on it, but I do lean towards the over 36 minus $1.15. RG3 is going to put up some numbers. You don't think he wants another shot in the league? Here's his one chance. Here's his one chance to be seen. RG3 will put up some numbers. Might even throw a pick or two. So I do look for big things out of him. I don't think Pittsburgh wins today. Not even against the backups. I don't think their offense has it in them. I don't think they can run the ball well enough. It's definitely a game to be careful of. It's the reason why it's not on my plays. I'd rather just stay and watch. Even though I feel the Ravens are going to win the game outright, cover the one, or I would just take them on the money line. And I think the game goes over. The fact that they're playing the main starters are out is the reason why I would rather lay off. I think there's better for sure things, which there's nothing for sure in sports other than one day we're going to die and that the government is going to want you to pay taxes. You paying taxes is entirely up to yourself. But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the over 36 minus 115, as well as Baltimore on the money line minus 117. Toby says the Steelers defense needs a touchdown possibly to win. I think your defense is going to need 2 touchdowns possibly to have a chance to win. My personal opinion. Jonathan says ortho because Eagles are going to win 45-3. So, Pittsburgh 13-2 against the spread on the road against decent scoring teams, averaging 24 points per game or more. The Ravens just 2-13 against the spread at home, the second game of the season versus an opponent. The Steelers 28-4-1 on the under on the road and on conference games. As far as this one goes, like I said, I do lean Ravens moneyline minus 117 as well as the over 36 minus 115. So that's my little lean on it. We'll keep moving along. Roblox for Days says the fish cover as well as that game goes over. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty, so we're going to move along, get another game under our belt. Ortho says too many variables today make one go mad. All right, next up. But first, if you are new to our channel, first of all, welcome. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Nice big warm welcome. If you haven't already done so, take 1 second out of your day. Hit that subscribe button right down below. Hit that subscribe button right down below. Tap that little bell right next to it. That way you get instant notifications. Each and every single time we drop a video, you'll be notified. Doesn't matter if it's a live show like this, pre-recorded. We go live 7 days a week. Put out content 365 days a year. We go live Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. And we also go live Saturday and Sundays, dark and early in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Except on days like today, when I'm running a little late from travel. I was at the Fiesta Bowl last night, sitting second row, having a blast, watching Clemson make us some money on another bowl package victory. Jonathan, it was a great time right behind the Clemson bench. It was a great time, man. Robert Allen, I do agree with you. Robert Allen made a great comment, says that RG3 is playing for a new starting role somewhere today. This is him putting in work on film for his resume, maybe his last chance. I do agree. I do agree. I do agree with you there. So, Fast Freddy never sent me a picture of the FanDuel Sportsbook. But either way, I'm going to give you guys one of your 2 free plays today. This one's going to be a prop bet. The second one will be another bet here in a little bit. Let me make sure nothing's changed on it. It shouldn't have. It's went up a little bit. The juice has gone up a little bit, but it's still good. I still like it. I still like it. So give me 1 second. I'll get it on the screen for you. One second, folks, and we'll get a nice prop bet on the screen for you guys. Now, disclaimer when it comes to the prop. First of all, props are props. They're nothing that I go extreme or heavy on. I don't go huge on them. I do bet them. I love betting them. They're a lot of fun. But remember, we go big on our premiums, go big on my personal, go big on our guaranteed games. Like our big NFL Sunday game. Props are exactly what they are. They're for fun. Put some fun money in your pocket. Maybe some lunch, some steak dinner. For me, Alaskan king crab and a filet mignon. And some creme brulee for my fat ass. It's about what it's worth for me, all right? It's worth a couple $100 dinner. $200-$300 dinner. So bet accordingly. Get it in the comment section as well. This is on our official prop package. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think a lot of you guys are going to be able to bet this unless you have a 5 Dimes account. unless you have a 5 dimes account, you might not be able to move on this one. So I just put it up on the screen. We're rolling with free prop bet. The Jets' first quarter team total over a 0.5 point. All right. The Jets' first quarter team total over a 0.5 point. Minus 120. As soon as one of you guys go and bet it on 5 dimes, it's going to move. As soon as you guys bet it, that line's going to move. So bet it sooner than later. I bet it as soon as we posted our prop package. If you do not have a 5 dimes account, here is a link. Go sign up at 5 dimes. Click that link. Let them know that you came from here. That way they'll stay on. They're actually a paying sponsor of ours. They pay to be here. They're the reason why that FC gives out a free UFC fight pick during every single UFC event. I was screaming like crazy last time. My throat is shot. My voice is shot. So make sure you guys go. Ugh. So make sure you go sign up at 5 dimes. Even if you put $100 in the account, $50 in the account, you can bet some of these props that we give out for free because they're not everywhere. A lot of them are exclusive to 5 dimes. So there's a great one right there for you. The Jets have scored a field goal or a touchdown in 5 of their last 7 opening drives. In 5 of their 7 opening drives, they've scored at least a field goal. So if you don't have a 5 dimes account and you cannot bet that with your local book, I recommend you clicking on that link that I just posted. Go into 5 dimes. Please let them know that you came from here. They'll know that by you clicking on that link. Go open up an account and let's make some money together today. Now, I do have another free play coming for you guys here in a little bit. JD, I wouldn't say that the Jets upset the Bills because Allen won't even be playing for the entire game, so I really wouldn't consider it an upset. The Bills are already in the playoffs. Their playoff picture is already set in stone. Andre, it was the New York Jets' first quarter team total over 1/2 point. Over a 0.5 point. But Allen is playing today. He's supposed to play for roughly half the game. They want to try and solve some of his get-out-of-the-box slow status. So far this entire year and basically his entire career so far, Allen gets out of the gate slow. He's like a turtle showing up to a dog race when he gets out of the gate. He starts warming up as the game goes on. So definitely look for Buffalo to start passing the ball and trying to put up some big numbers early, unlike what they normally do. So this is a teaching mission, trying to solve some of Allen's problems before the playoffs. Square 707, good morning. So we're going to break down this game, guys. Game 119-120, Jets, Bills. Taking a look at the line on this one. Bills opened up as a 4-point favorite. It completely swapped. The Jets now laying 1. Which is absolutely crazy because they were catching 1.5 this morning. Total opened up at 37.5. It's still hovering right there at 37. The Jets 6-9 straight up, 6-9 against the spread, 7-8 on the over. The Bills 10-5 straight up, 10-4-1 against the spread, and 4-11 on the over, 11-4 on the under. Buffalo 10-4-1 against the spread when Allen is their starting quarterback. Mr. Brackens, thank you for jumping on board. Big NFL guaranteed play. Kathy Savage, how much were your seats? They're about $1,000 for the two. Not too expensive considering we were behind the bench in second row. And I had went back for the first row because first row was available for the same price. But that ding-dong Ohio State fan bought him, scooped him up probably 5 minutes before me. Definitely was worth it. It was worth $1,000. Plus, I didn't have to pay the airfare. The deal was I pick up the tickets and the jet picks me up. So, deal. Thanks, Darren. Thanks, Darren, for a great plane ride yesterday. All right, jumping into these two programs. The Jets 8-27-3. Their last 38 games on the road against strong rushing teams, averaging more than 4.4 yards per carry. The Jets 11-4 on the over. Their last 15 games on the road against strong defensive teams, allowing less than 18.5 points per game. Taking a look at their most recent head-to-head, back on September 8th when they played each other, the Bills squeaked out a victory at MetLife Stadium, 17-16. The dog has covered the spread 4 straight games. Under the total has hit 2 out of the last 5. Both meetings last year and their second late meeting in 2017 all went over. Their meeting this year so far went under. The Bills are 4-2 straight up and against the spread in the last 6 games, hosting the New York Jets in Buffalo. Bills coming off a loss to the Patriots 24-17. Before that, they had a win over the Steelers 17-10 in a nail-biter. The Jets coming off a victory last week against the Steelers, beating them 16-10. Before that, they lost to the Ravens 42-21. Diving into the numbers, you've got the Jets. They have already said they're coming out. This is their playoff game. This is their playoff game, and they're trying to do some damage. And if Allen's playing, which he is, they're going after him full speed. Jets averaging 17.5 points a game, 78 yards on the ground, 195 in the air at 6 yards per passing attempt. The Bills averaging not much more at 20.5 points per game, 132 on the ground and 200 in the air. They'll be going up against a Jets defense that's holding teams to 88 yards rushing, 236 in the air at 6.5 yards per passing attempt. The Bills on defense give up just 16.4 points per game, holding teams to 104 yards rushing as well as 196 in the air. The Jets are -6 on turnovers. Buffalo +6. We've got a 12 turnover advantage for the Bills. Why would Allen be playing today? Because they're trying to correct his career history of having a slow start. So look for the Bills to take advantage of some big plays. And they're trying to figure out a way to jumpstart Allen to where he only has a slow game, or where he has a slow start. I was told he was going to play the entire first half. But could be the first quarter. Wouldn't be the first time I was told wrong information. JD big plays equal interceptions. In 1 second, folks. Okay. Yeah, they haven't jump-started him yet, but they're just which means they're going to try and do some new things in game speed. Hopefully he don't get hurt. Hopefully for their sake he don't get hurt. All right, so what we're going to do next. If you haven't already done so, if you're not on our big NFL guaranteed game today, you can get it. It's $50 guaranteed to win. Or you get the next one that we will have during the playoffs. Absolutely free. It's not losing this one. We ain't losing this one today. If you want one big game that you can step out on and crack the book over the head with, there you go. I just posted a link to it. You have to be signed up by 4:25 Eastern Time, 1:25 here on the West Coast. That's what time you need to be signed up by. If you are new to our channel, right now and you haven't already done so, take 1 second out of your day, hit that subscribe button right down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tap that little bell. And then when you're done with that, everybody, if you haven't already done so, we have over 136 here, only 78 have done it. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps get our video trending on YouTube and trending in the right direction, which is always a great thing. Should be no reason we're not well over 100 each and every single video. All right, so what we're going to do now. Free play time. So while I'm getting that ready on the screen, as well as showing you a copy of the bet, because we actually bet stuff here. Because we actually bet the stuff that we give out. While I do that, make sure you guys subscribe as well as hit that thumbs up. And I'll show you guys this one. So for everybody that doesn't know, we did give out a prop bet earlier. It was the Jets' first quarter team total over a half. I did bet it. I just took a screenshot out of my account. 360 to win 300 on it. All right, that was the one that I bet. That was the one from earlier. Ortho says the Titans might lose outright. They always choke when it matters. All right, so free play time for everybody. Free play time for everybody coming right up. I'm getting it on the screen for you guys. All right, there we go. I'm going to get it on the screen as well as type it in. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to type it up on the screen. And then we'll get it up on the screen as well for you. All right, so here we go without further ado. We did this last week. We did this the week before. And if I remember correctly, we did it Monday as well. So here you go. Without further ado, another teaser for everybody. Get it up on the screen as well as a copy of my bet. It's actually a plus money. Last couple weeks we gave you a 2-team teaser, which I do like. I'm not a big fan of teasers, but when I do one, they generally win. All right, they generally win. That's what I bet. It was an 8-point ties push teaser off of 5 dimes. It pays plus 110. It was minus 165 for 2. But we have the Browns and the Bengals over 34.5. The Falcons and the Bucks over 39. And the Raiders again, plus 11. Ortho, your bookie won't let you do a 3-team teaser? Well, that sucks. I guess you should go open up a 5 dimes account. There's a link to it. Click on it. Go throw some money in it. And then you too can go participate in the fun. Then you too can participate in the fun. So there it is on the screen for everybody to see. We're all going to have some fun today. Robert Allen says that's messed up. You need to talk to your bookie about that. Not really. All he needs to do is just click on that link, go open up an account with 5 dimes. Probably get paid faster than your local bookie. Pat says the Jets over a half is up to 145 now on 5 dimes. It doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised to see that sucker not stop out at 145, maybe hit 160 once we're all betting it. Maybe even more. They might even take it from a half to move it to 3 or the 2.5. I just popped it up right now to take a look. It's, 145. 145 right now. The Bills over a half is minus 160 as well. Yeah, it definitely sucks, but hey, that's why, I'm in Vegas. I have all the betting apps here. I already have multiple bets made on the Play MGM app. On the Play MGM app, and the Westgate app, and the Caesars app. But then there's other things that you can't bet here that I use 5 dimes for. Do you guys ever withdraw bit? I do. I get cashed out in Bitcoin all the time. Can you send it to your Cash App wallet? I don't know what a Cash App wallet is. I have it sent to Coinbase. I'm sure you can. If Cash App has Bitcoin, I'm sure you could send it to a Cash App wallet. I've always used Coinbase. So I've only used Coinbase, so I don't know any other one. All right, guys and gals. No, who dat, Bob? That's under. For which one? The Jets first quarter. That's under just the regular NFL section. Click on the NFL lines and scroll down past first half. Go to first quarter, and you'll see it listed in the first quarter. So yeah, just click on the NFL section. Click on NFL, then go all the way down to the first to the first quarter. The OGX pizza. Please tell me the Eagles will win today. The Eagles will win today. Is that what you wanted to hear? Does it happen? I don't know. Robert, if you go back to the very beginning of the show before we did the breakdowns, everybody posted what they liked and it was flying down the chat. It was flying down the chat. It was a good time. Raymond, Kyle, do I like the premium plays today? I really do. You got to remember, I have my hands in them. I really like the premium plays today. That I do, sir. Bobby, if you need a screenshot, I could take a screenshot and send it to you. That way you can find it if you can't find the first quarter bet. All right, guys and gals, it's that time. I'll send it to you right now. As soon as we got off live, I'll text it to you, Bobby. All right, guys and gals, enjoy your day. Always bet responsibly, guys. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. Remember, guys, at the end of the day, we're still gambling. No matter how good or how solid our information is and how much we love a play, there's things called players that actually have to execute and do the right thing, make the right plays. The coaches need to make the right calls. Same thing with the refs. So no matter how strong our information is, it could always go against us if somebody else is not doing their job. We did our job. Our job is done. Put your bets in. Kick back, relax, enjoy your Sunday. Eat some wings, some steak, some pizza. Drink some beer. Smoke if that's your thing. But have fun. Be safe. Be responsible. And let's have a blast. Chido, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And again, if you haven't already done so, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button right down below right now. Hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified when we go live tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow. Noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. We do have more college bowl game action tomorrow. We do have a game, I believe it's at 12:30 Eastern time tomorrow. The First Responders Bowl. We'll break down all 4 of those bowl games tomorrow. The Red Box Bowl, the First Responder Bowl, the Music City Bowl with Mississippi State and Louisville, as well as the Orange Bowl, Virginia and Florida. We'll do all of that tomorrow as well. And that first game starts at 12:30 Eastern time, so we'll be on sharp right at 12 o'clock tomorrow, like clockwork, to break down that first game for everybody between Western Michigan and Western Kentucky. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. We definitely will. Gennaro, you're welcome for the Minnesota game yesterday. Sorry for the Oklahoma game for everybody that tuned in live. So let's get it back today, guys, with a nice big 3-0. Free plays are actually 7-6 on the week, but the big plays that I've given you, the premium and personal plays, are 4-2 on the week that we've given out during the live show. So far a winning week, but let's make it even better today with a nice big clean sweep of everything. Premium plays, the personal plays, the big NFL Sunday play. Speaking of that, you guys have until 4:25 Eastern time to get on board. All right, you have until 4:25 Eastern time to get on board our big NFL guaranteed game, guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one in the playoffs absolutely free. And Bobby, just so you know, Antonio Brown just tweeting out who dat. Antonio Brown just tweeting out who dat. Don't forget, guys, that guaranteed game, $50. That's it. Alex likes the Jets. JD says the Jets. Any solid picks? Yes, we just gave out a nice big free teaser, free prop bet, as well as all some great leans in the live show. All right, guys, enjoy your day. I am out of here. We'll see you guys all live tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Be responsible today.